You know what? I was performing at this one gig and there's this old lady. She didn't heckle, but she just kind of fell asleep mid-performance. So that was even more damning than any words. Just asleep, or I hope in asleep, not dead. But either way, it was an indictment of my performance.
My best ever heckle. I don't think there's any good heckles, genuinely. Because like people have this weird idea about heckling, where they think it's fun, but it's not fun. Like it's annoying because you're trying to do your thing. And people shouting out at you whilst you're trying to work.
Somebody shouted at me that I was a lesbian once, and they were right, actually. I was, so thank you.
I started in Germany and performed in the clubs in Berlin, and most of the audience were off their face on drugs, and anything I would say at this one gig, this woman would just start crying and be like, but you're beautiful and I don't know why you feel the need to do this. And I was like, you're so nice, but shut the fuck up. That was the best heckle. Then I've had a lot of guys being like, next, shut up. And I'm like, no, please, hear my truth.
How do I describe a London comedy audience? They're smart, they're up for it, and they like jokes that sort of don't go where you think it's gonna go. They like to be challenged as well. So I would say that, yeah.
I would describe a London audience as pretentious as fuck. No, let's do it. Oh God, I've got to say something nice, don't I? Because I do live here. I would describe a London audience as expecting a lot because they've got everything on offer, and I'm kind of with them because, hand on heart, if I had a choice between watching stand-up comedy or going to see Mamma Mia, I'd go see Mamma Mia, so I never understand why they're there. Support live comedy.
London audiences are savage, and I love them. They don't let you away with anything, and they make you, show up mentally, spiritually, physically. I like it.
It feels good to be out the house and have something to do. It feels very good. I'm very grateful. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, do you know what? It feels really good being back doing live comedy. I've been off for like 6 months now. So yeah, it feels good to be back.
Really glad to be back doing live comedy. Yes, my housemates got me out of the house, so good for them.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I listened to You Raise Me Up by a Welsh male voice choir before a gig once, and it went well. So now I do that every now and again, and I will not be judged for it because it's freaking beautiful.
Sometimes I rub my stomach, sometimes, I don't know why, or I have a ring on my hand and I just like to turn it sometimes, just to remind me to like stay present and everything.
I smoke about 10 cigarettes, and then what I always do is before I go on stage, I think, oh no, I've forgotten my whole act and I can't remember how to do comedy anymore, and I think to myself, man, what am I doing? I shouldn't be doing this. And then I walk on stage and then I'm alright. That's pretty much my ritual, is just being in abject terror.
I like to have a very clean bowel. I like to have everything running smoothly. So yeah, but that's stuff I'll be doing throughout the day. I'll be, begin with All Bran in the morning, and then a lot of fruit and nuts throughout the day, and then make sure I'm fully evacuated.